How's it going, guys? Alright, so I'm back with another guide. This one's for Zalcano. So Zalcano is one of the new bosses that was released with the update. So Zalcano, there's a couple of ways to get here. Easiest way is if you have the teleport crystal. It now has the option to teleport right to Prifddinas. The other option is you can set your player own house to here, and then you can use the teleport tab. Regardless which way you take, you're going to want to make sure you have some extra teleports in the bank, just because if you end up dying, you want to be able to get back here quickly. So Zalcano entrance is right here. It's this teleport channel, and there's a bank right next to it, so if you need to restore all of your whatever, it's easily done. I recommend just wearing Graceful with the best pickaxe you can wield, so whether that's Dragon, you have the new Crystal ones, Infernal, whatever. So it's pretty straightforward, honestly. You enter here, you'll come down. There's an option to right click on this gate and you can peek in to see what stage it's at. You can pass through or you can quick pass. So the boss itself has a couple of different steps, and we'll go over once this kill's done. We'll start it off and we'll just kind of walk through it together here. But he has a few special attacks. So the special attacks that he has, one you just seen there, but he'll spawn some disc like things on the ground. The blue ones are good, the red ones are bad. So if you're standing on the red ones, you'll take damage as well. It will drain your run energy. So you want to make sure that you have stamina potions with you. The next special attack, you'll see rocks fall from the ceiling. Just stand away from these. If you're standing on them, then you're going to end up taking some damage. Yeah, that's pretty much it. He'll summon a golem, and the golem itself will just deal some, or won't deal damage, so it'll actually heal him a little bit. But as you can see here, I'm running and I'm just getting hit by the red, so I'm taking fairly significant damage, and you'll see that it lowers my run energy. So the next thing that you want to do, kind of going through the kill here, you'll start off by, normally everybody stands on the northeast corner, and you'll wait while when the boss summons. You'll see the rocks will turn red. There's one that has glowing next to it, as you can see here, and that's the one you want to start mining. So you're going to mine, you're going to get 1 to 2 ore, depending on how big the team is. You're going to instantly run over to the red face, then you're going to smelt it, and then you're instantly run over to the blue one here, and this will imbue it. Now once you imbue it, it's going to become a little potion or a rock, whatever you want to call it, but you're going to throw it at him, and it will deal damage to drop his shield. Once his shield is dropped, you'll be able to mine him, and once you mine him, that'll actually be how you earn, I guess, points, if you want to call it that, or how you kind of deal damage to him. So you do need to make sure that you deal enough damage throughout the kill, or else you will not get a drop. When you're throwing the potions, if the blue discs are up, stand on one to throw it on him, because it will deal more damage. He also will sometimes throw a fireball, like you just seen there, towards one of the 4 rocks. If that hits, it's going to blow up, deal damage, and at the same time it'll rotate it to something else. So you just want to avoid that when he throws that. Honestly, this, you can't really AFK this. You need to pay attention, because if not, you will end up dying. So there we go. So we're going to mine, we're going to smelt, just avoiding the rock that fell there. See, they didn't, and they got to take some damage. Run over here. We're going to imbue, and then you're going to throw. So you have to do this 3 times. See, the blue disc spawn here, so I'm going to stand on that and throw it at him. This deals more damage. So this is the 3rd and final. After this, boom, 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 he's actually going to die, and you're going to get the drop there. So boom, and there you go. So honestly, the boss is really straightforward. You'll probably die a couple of times, so if you're a hardcore Ironman, I do not recommend coming here to start off. Try it on a different account, just because it is not a safe death. If you die here, you will lose your hardcore status. One of the top hardcore Ironmen already lost their status here. But yeah, so I'll just run through a couple of quick kills here, kind of doing what I'm going over. So glowing rock, as you can see, none of the other ones are like that. You're going to smelt it. When you run over, you want to avoid the red discs. If you don't, you'll take damage and lose run energy. You're going to imbue it. You're going to throw. and then you're gonna mine them. And once you see the HP bar drop down to around the 620 mark, I think it is, instantly click on the new rock. Mine, boom. Also, you can mine anywhere from like 1 to 3 ore, I think it is, at a time. So if you get lucky, you'll get 3 right off the hop. So you see here he's summoning the golem. So that's just going to walk into him, just going to heal him for a little bit. So go, smelt, or imbue, I guess. I'm going to throw it at him. I'm going to stand on the blue because it's up, throw it at him again. Another thing is, and I think it happens right here, but you do not want to stand underneath him. If you stand underneath him when he's in that phase where you're mining him, you will actually take damage. And the reason why you want to be quick once he comes up is because if you are near him when he pops himself up off the ground, he'll actually push you back and concuss you a little bit, and you'll take a tiny bit of damage, not much. But as you can see, like honestly, the boss is really, really straightforward. I have died here, I don't know, probably like 5 or 6 times, just not really paying attention. It can happen, but once you get the hang of it, honestly, you probably won't die too much here. Boom, there's another kill. This video is all filmed live, like, or not live, but like real time. So like these kills do not take long. Like honestly, they're like 2 to 3 minutes at tops, and you can make a lot of money here. Like in total, my last, I think it was 50 kills on RuneLite tracker. I have, let me pull it up here actually. So in 48 Zalcano kills, I have made 2.92 mil. So that's 64 runite ore. I got 45 onyx bolt tips. I got 131 adamant bars. So there's a lot of really good drops here. A lot of really good ones. The shards that drop. The shards, there's a couple things you can do with them. If you have the crystal tools, or like the crystal tool shard or whatever it is, you can use like you can use it to make like the weapons and like the pickaxe and the sword and stuff like that. But if you want to use them to actually make money, one of the best things if you're 97 herbivore is to make the divine super combat potions. Each shard is worth like 14k, so like that's quite a bit of freaking money. I am personally not, I'm only 80 herbivore, so what I was doing with them is I was actually turning them into the new keys and then unlocking the chest, and even that was some half decent money. You can get an onyx from the chest that actually somebody already has. But yeah, the only other thing with this boss here is the person who does the most damage from mining him like this will become the MVP, and you'll actually get a double loot roll. I don't know if it's confirmed or not yet, but a lot of people are saying that you need to be MVP to get a chance at the boss. The pet, I mean. I don't know if that's true. I really hope it's not, because honestly, this is something you want to do in a full world. You don't want to... I mean, you can solo this. It's just... It's going to be so slow. Like, this world here, I'm in the 1750 total world, and I find this is kind of like a good world because everybody just kind of comes here, because like to do the Grandmaster quest, you need to have quite high stats. But like the 2000 worlds, you know, I haven't been in those, so I'm only 1915 total, but the 1750 total worlds, really nice. There's quite a bit of people, kills go really quick. It is important if you're in a really, really, really quick world to make sure that you're paying attention, because if not, you could go through a whole 3 cycles and end up getting absolutely nothing. Yeah, well, I think I'll just let this play through here. One more kill, and then we'll end the video off there. But again, just kind of reiterating over what we've already gone through here. Mine your rocks, smelt it, and like, I don't know if I mentioned this already, but you only want to like mine like 1 to 2. 3 if you get like a, you know, more than 1 ore in 1 tick. But yeah, just mine 1 to 2. Because if not, then what's going to end up happening is you're going to be running over here while everybody's throwing it, and you're going to end up being like late. You don't want to be late on this. If you're late, you're not going to get loot. There is a method to like 1.5 tick this. Thinking about fletching, and a lot of people are doing that because it's getting them MVP. I personally not that sweaty. I'm not gonna 1.5 tick this. You can if you want to. That's, you know, your game. By all means, have at her. I'm definitely not gonna be doing that myself. Yeah, the boss is pretty chill. I think honestly this update is probably one of my favorites. Between this and the gauntlet, like I love the gauntlet. I've already done like 68 kill count, I think there. and I don't play very much. But the past couple of days I've been off, so like 8 hours a day, just like grinding out the gauntlet and this. And I have to say, like, the gauntlet's actually extremely fun. Probably one of my favorite updates in a long time. I'm hoping they either buff the drop table though, or nerf how strong the corrupt is. Corrupt's really hard, like really hard. I haven't been able to kill a corrupt kill yet, but I get the boss so close, like 100 HP away, and then it just doesn't happen. But yeah, hope you guys found this helpful. Like the video if you want to.